Have you ever wondered why life always presents you with new challenges? Do you think it's a coincidence, or could it be that the universe has led you to this realization? Today we will explore the fascinating world of cosmic signs and understand how profound changes are often messages that are supposed to guide us on our paths. Changes occur in our lives to wake us up and make us think. They are not accidental, rather, they carry deeper messages and lessons. These cosmic signs can appear in a variety of forms, be it as unexpected encounters, sudden life upheavals, or new opportunities that reveal themselves to us. The universe sometimes acts as a catalyst for change by orchestrating circumstances that force us to think outside the box and think about our current life paths. Such upheavals are opportunities to get to know ourselves better and to develop ourselves further. They promote our personal growth by challenging us to leave our comfort zones and break new ground. Are you ready to delve deeper into the understanding of how you can recognize and use changes in your life as universal messages? In the next section, we will explore the nature of upheaval and learn how to effectively recognize the signals that point to a deeper meaning. In our lives, we often encounter events that initially seem to us to be random or even chaotic. But how can we distinguish what is just a random event and what is a meaningful sign that should guide us on our life path? Distinction between random events and meaningful signs. Random events, these are often isolated and do not seem to have a deeper impact on our lives. They occur, let us pause briefly, but rarely lead to a permanent change or do not require further reflection. Meaningful signs, in contrast, there are events that evoke a sense of importance that is difficult to ignore. They may repeat themselves or occur at a critical time in our lives, which indicates that they have a special message or lesson in store for us. How to learn to recognize the signals that indicate a deeper meaning. Pattern recognition. Start by paying attention to recurring topics or events in your life. These patterns can give indications that the universe is trying to tell you something important. Intuitive perception. Trust in your gut feeling or intuition when it comes to deciphering the meaning behind events. Often we instinctively feel that something is more than just a coincidence. Reflection and meditation. Sit down regularly and reflect on the events in your life. Meditation can help to clarify your thoughts and allow you to delve deeper into the possible messages that the universe has in store for you. By learning to understand the nature of upheaval and to distinguish between random events and meaningful signs, we can better react to the leadership of the universe. In the next section, we will explore some personal stories of upheaval and change to see how others have used their experiences to change their lives positively. Experiencing significant life changes can be discouraging, but many people have found true strength and growth, especially in these phases of upheaval. By sharing their stories, we can gain insights that help us to see our own challenges as opportunities. Examples of people who have experienced significant life changes and have interpreted them as positive turning points. The story of Julia, who decided to follow her passion for painting after losing her long-term job. This professional upheaval led her to a successful career as an artist and taught her that there is also a new beginning in every end. Mark's experience, who reevaluated his life after a serious illness and opted for healthier lifestyles. His fight became an inspiration for others who are faced with similar health problems. Interviews or quotes from people who have grown through crises. Quote from Clara: "When I lost my company during the economic crisis, I thought my life was over. Instead, it was the impetus I needed to focus on my true vocation as a teacher. It was a blessing in disguise." These stories show that although the moment of upheaval is often painful, the long-term results can be incredibly enriching. They teach us that change is often necessary to develop and discover what is really important in our lives. In the next section, we will deal with how experts recommend dealing with major changes. This will give us more tools not only to survive, but to thrive in times of change. Changes, whether large or small, are an integral part of our lives and affect our psychological condition in many ways. In order to successfully master these transitions, it is important to understand the psychological effects and develop effective strategies for dealing with them. The psychological effects of major changes. Emotional reactions. Great changes can cause a wide range of emotional reactions, from fear and insecurity to excitement and hope. It is normal to experience mixed feelings, as adjustments often mean both losses and gains. Stress and adjustment pressure. Changes can be stressful, especially if they come suddenly or unexpectedly. The pressure to adapt and develop new routines can be overwhelming at first. Tips from psychologists or life counselors on the best way to deal with changes. Practicing acceptance. The first step in dealing with change is the acceptance of reality. This does not mean resignation, but the recognition and acceptance of the new situation in order to be able to act based on it. Use support networks. It is important to seek support, whether through family, friends, or professional help. Conversations can help to process feelings and gain perspectives. Gradual adjustment, take time for the adjustment. Set small, achievable goals to get used to the new situation instead of wanting to cope with everything at once. Promote positive self-talk, pay attention to your inner dialogues. Relay self-critical or pessimistic thoughts with positive affirmations and encouraging words. Develop flexibility, be open to new experiences and ready to rethink old habits or beliefs. Flexibility can help not only to survive, but also to thrive. By applying these psychological strategies, we can not only overcome the challenges of change, but also fully exploit the opportunities they offer. Next, we will explore the spiritual dimension of change and understand how spiritual practices can help us find deeper meanings in the challenges we are experiencing. Changes are not only psychological and physical events, but also have a deep spiritual dimension. Various spiritual traditions worldwide offer us valuable insights into how to interpret and integrate changes to promote personal and spiritual growth. How different spiritual traditions interpret changes. Buddhism. In Buddhism, change is seen as a fundamental aspect of human experience. The doctrine of transience, anicca, emphasizes that everything is constantly changing and teaches us to solve attachments in order to avoid suffering. Christianity. In Christianity, the perspective is often represented that changes can be led by God. They are considered as tests or opportunities for the probation of faith and the strengthening of character. Hinduism. Change is often seen in Hinduism in the context of dharma, obligation, and karma, action and its consequences. Changes serve to fulfill karmic paths and promote spiritual growth. Importance of trust and faith in times of change. Building trust. In many spiritual traditions, trust is a central aspect of dealing with changes. Trust that there is a higher order and a deeper meaning behind the events can help to overcome uncertainties and surrender to the flow of life. Faith as a support. Faith offers a support in times of change. It makes it possible to stand above the current challenges and to put hope for positive outcomes. Spiritual practices, prayer, meditation, and other spiritual exercises can be crucial tools to navigate through times of uncertainty. They help to maintain inner balance and maintain a deeper connection with the universe or a higher power. These spiritual perspectives offer not only comfort, but also practical approaches to counter changes in our lives. By applying these teachings, we can learn to go through life with greater wisdom and serenity. Next, we will explore practical steps to the interpretation of changes and how we can integrate them into our everyday life in order to fully exploit the lessons they offer. The interpret and understanding of the signs of the universe is a skill that we can develop to move through life more consciously and attentively. There are specific methods and techniques that help us to recognize and understand the messages behind the changes. Instructions on how to learn to interpret and understand the signs of the universe. Sharpen attention. Start by consciously perceiving your everyday experiences. Pay attention to recurring patterns, synchronistic events, or unexpected encounters that could turn out to be significant. Keep a drawing diary. Keep a diary in which you write down special events, dreams, or thoughts. This can help you to recognize connections and better understand the language of the universe. Interpret symbols and metaphors. Many signs come in the form of symbols or metaphors. Try to explore the symbolic meaning behind the events and reflect on what they could mean for your life. Tips for meditation and reflection to gain clarity about the importance of events. Regular meditation practice. Integrate a daily meditation routine into your everyday life. Meditation helps to calm the mind and promotes the inner clarity necessary to understand the subtle messages of the universe. Plan moments of reflection. Take time regularly to think about the events of your life in peace. This can be at the end of the day or at another time that suits you. Guided visualizations. Use guided visualizations to delve deeper into your thoughts and feelings and explore possible meanings and messages. By applying these practical steps, you will not only be better able to recognize and interpret the signs and messages of the universe, but also learn more about yourself and your path in life. Next, we will look at the effects of the law of attraction in times of change and how we can align our thoughts and actions to manifest positive results in turbulent times. The law of attraction is a powerful universal principle that states that we draw certain events, situations, and people into our lives through our thoughts and feelings. In times of upheaval and change, this law can be particularly influential, as it allows us to actively participate in shaping our reality. How the law of attraction works in times of upheaval. Increased sensitivity. During phases of upheaval, we are often more emotionally charged. These intense feelings can strengthen the law of attraction by increasing our thoughts and energies into the universe. Opportunity for reorientation. Upheavals offer an opportunity to reevaluate our goals and wishes. By consciously reorienting our thoughts and feelings, we can use the law of attraction to manifest new, desired realities. Examples of how to change your attitude to manifest positive results in turbulent times. Practicing positive thinking, even in challenging times, it is crucial to maintain a positive attitude. By focusing on solutions and opportunities instead of problems, you attract positive experiences and people. Use visualization techniques. Regularly imagine how you successfully go through the changes and what you want to achieve on the other side. These clear mental images can help you to shape your reality accordingly. Affirmations. Repeat positive statements every day that confirm your goals and wishes. For example, I am able and willing to make the best of every situation, or I now draw good and positive things into my life. By understanding and applying the law of attraction, we can learn to control our reactions to upheavals and use them as opportunities to create the life we want. Next, we will examine the role of communities and social networks that can help us meet the challenges of change and share our experiences. In this part of our video, we look at inspiring case studies of individuals and communities that have experienced extraordinary successes and transformations after significant challenges or upheavals. These stories show not only the resilience of the human mind, but also how change can be used as a powerful tool for personal growth. Detailed case studies of individuals or communities that were successful after major challenges. Case Study 1. The story of Maria, an entrepreneur who, after the collapse of her first startup, developed a new business idea that became a leading company in her industry. Her ability to learn from mistakes and reinvent herself led her to unexpected success. Case Study 2. The community of Greensburg, Kansas, which, after the complete destruction by a tornado in 2007, decided to rebuild its city as a model for sustainable energy and environmentally friendly architecture. Today, Greensburg is a prime example of ecological renewal and community resilience. Lessons that can be learned from these stories. Resilience and adaptability. These stories show that the ability to adapt to new realities and learn from setbacks is crucial for long-term success. Vision and innovation. Upheavals often require a rethink and the development of new approaches. The successful individuals and communities were the ones who were willing to take innovative paths and courageously implement their visions. Support and community. None of these successes were achieved alone. The support of other people, be it through professional networks, family, or the entire community, was crucial for overcoming the challenges. By studying these case studies, we can gain valuable insights into how we can integrate the principles of resilience, innovation, and community into our own lives in order not only to survive, but also to thrive in times of change. Next, we will look at tools and resources that can support people in difficult times to experience similar transformations. When we are faced with changes and challenges, certain tools and resources can help us not only to get through these phases, but also to use them to promote personal growth and development. Here we present a collection of supporting materials and techniques that serve to strengthen resilience and understanding in times of change. Recommendations for books, courses, and other resources that can support people in times of change. Books. Who Moved My Cheese? By Spencer Johnson, a great book that helps to understand and use changes in life and at work in a positive way. The Power of Now, by Eckhart Tolle, offers in-depth insights into the meaning of the present moment and how to better cope with change through mindfulness. Course. Online courses on mindfulness or personal development, such as the offers on platforms such as Coursera or Udemy, which offer special programs to strengthen emotional intelligence and stress management. Workshops or retreats that teach techniques such as yoga, meditation, and emotional freedom techniques, EFT. Techniques such as journaling and creative forms of expression that help in the processing and interpretation of changes. Journaling, keeping a diary, is an effective way to organize thoughts and feelings. It allows a deeper self-reflection and can provide insights into the personal reaction to changes. Tip: start writing daily about your experiences, feelings, and the small victories to gain a better understanding of your own development through change. Creative forms of expression, painting, drawing, music, or writing can serve as therapeutic tools to process and articulate emotions that may otherwise be difficult to put into words. Tip: integrate regular creative sessions into your weekly schedule to create an emotional outlet and an opportunity for self-discovery. These tools and resources are not only tools to overcome difficulties, but also ways to turn every change into an opportunity for growth and renewal. By using these methods, we can learn to proactively counter change and accept it as an integral part of our life path. Next, we summarize the most important points from this video and offer final thoughts and motivation to put these principles into practice. We have undertaken a profound journey through the world of change by exploring how these can be interpreted as cosmic signs that guide and shape us on our life path. Let's summarize the key points and conclude with inspiring words to encourage you to actively integrate these insights into your life. Review of the most important points of the video. Understanding the nature of upheaval, we have learned to distinguish between random events and meaningful signs and how to recognize and interpret these signs. Psychological and spiritual perspectives, the discussion of how changes affect our psychological condition and how different spiritual traditions can help us navigate these periods. Practical tools and resources, the presentation of effective techniques and resources, such as journaling and creative expressions, that can help to grow through changes and master them. Be proactive, do not consider change as obstacles, but as opportunities. Every upheaval carries the potential for growth and renewal. Stay open and curious, open up to the lessons that life wants to teach you through changes. Every experience, no matter how challenging it may be, is an opportunity to learn and develop further. Build resilience, use the presented techniques and resources to strengthen your resilience. Resilience is not only the ability to recover from setbacks, but also the ability to emerge stronger from them. Finally, I would like to encourage you to consider this moment as a starting point for a new phase in your life in which you consciously and courageously encounter changes. Remember that you are not alone, the universe works with you to guide you on your best path. After exploring together the profound ways in which changes can be seen as cosmic signs, it is now time to translate these findings into concrete action. This is your moment to take action and take control of your own transformative journey. Be vigilant and attentive, start by consciously paying attention to the small and large signs in your life. Whether it's recurring patterns, random encounters or intuitive inspirations, each sign can provide a valuable clue to your next step. Reflect and react, take time regularly to think and meditate on these signs. Ask yourself what these signs could mean and think about how you can act accordingly. Create an online community, use platforms such as Facebook, Meetup, or even WhatsApp to create a group of like-minded people interested in cosmic signs and spiritual growth. This creates a space for support, exchange, and mutual inspiration. Organize regular meetings, whether virtual or in person, organize regular meetings to exchange experiences, share insights, and learn together. These meetings can include discussions, guest speakers, meditation rounds, or even workshops. Promote the exchange of experience, encourage members of the community to share their stories and insights. This can be done through blog posts, video testimonials, or simple discussion posts. This call to action is your invitation not only to be a passive observer of your life journey, but an active designer of your own reality. By recognizing and using the signs around you, you can direct your life in a direction that is not only more fulfilling, but also in deeper harmony with the universe. I thank you for your attention and commitment, and I look forward to hearing about your successes and experiences. May your steps be bold and your signs be clear.